Welcome back. In this video, I want to discuss another hook. It's called useMemo. Okay, this is another somewhat useful hook. It's not something that I use a ton, but it can be helpful from time to time. What useMemo does is essentially allows you to use this kind of use effect type of syntax, but essentially what it allows you to do is essentially create a cached value from this inner function part. So let's see how that works. It's actually kind of similar to use effect. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this use effect example. And I'm just going to call this use memo example. We'll just change this real quick. Okay, we'll add these. And inside of here, I'm just going to change the name to use memo. Okay, so we're not going to actually change anything from this previous example that we had in the main component file here. Instead, we're going to go to the adder here, and rather than using use effect to essentially set the value of this, which, I mean, this example is just kind of silly in general, but it was more or less just to show you how it actually works. Instead here, what we're going to do is we're going to use effect, or sorry, my bad, use memo. And if we just take away the code here, you notice this looks exactly like use effect, right? They're the exact same thing. I'm just going to undo that because I don't like how that formatted that. Let's say instead of use effect, we use our memo here to calculate the value. So we set it up basically the same way. We want to look if the first value changes or the second value changes. I want to return our first plus second like so. And then we can use const value like so. And it's really just this simple. So anytime the first and the second value here change, it will run this function on the inside and it will return, well, whatever we decide to return from this function, and it will be stored in this value. And then every time, sorry, just a little cleanup here. And then every time this component re-renders for any reason, assuming that these two values are exactly the same, it can actually just look at its internal cache and pull the return value that we had already calculated. So in some cases where you have a component that, for example, you have a parent component that might change a lot. So anytime the parent component re-renders, it's going to cause the children components to re-render as well. But in that case, we might want to store a value or something of some kind that's pre-computed, recompute that value every single time. So this is just a handy little way to do that. You can think of it as just a way to cache values. And for really basic components, you don't really need to use this. Although when you're looking at some people's code, some people use it like religiously, even though it may or may not be an actual performance benefit. The real time you want to use memo is when you anticipate that the component is going to re-render a lot and you don't need to calculate, for example, this particular value that often, right? So what I'm going to do here is go to use memo example, and we're just going to import this in here. And, we're just going to put like an H1 here for use memo. This is just so that we can see in our screen and make sure that we're seeing the use memo, which we are. And we can see, I'm going to reload the page real quick. First value is 10 and our second value is 5 and our value is 15. And then as we click this, it does the calculation update as well. Now, just a small side note, obviously both of these examples are just examples and not exactly how you would do it. If you were just making this particular component, you wouldn't need anything like this. You could just calculate the value right here. It would just be first plus second, like this. And this is fine as well. So completely up to you on how you handle these things. I'm just trying to give you the knowledge so that you can make the right decision in the future. And we may end up using useMemo in the future. It's hard to say. It's not something that I use a ton. Now, if you're looking for all the different hooks in React, if you come into the react.dev site and you go to the reference thing here, they have all these hooks that are in here. And most of these are just like, I've never used them or never will use them. They're just like, most of them aren't very useful. I've covered the hooks that are useful. So we have use memo and there's use callback, which is essentially the exact same thing, except you're caching a function of some kind. So keep that in mind as well. That's something that you can use. I'm not going to make a dedicated video to it because it works exactly the same as use effect and use memo, except it just uses a function, caches a function instead of a value, whereas use memo caches a value. And use effect is used for like setting up components and doing stuff based on modified dependencies of some kind, right? And those are the most useful ones out of basically all of these. And we went over use ref and use state you use all the time, and these other ones. Feel free to read about them, but they aren't really all that important.